Yo guys and girls, welcome back to my Slimfast dieting day 497 days, I believe now, 497 days, and this is 1000 video log 1010. So this is 497 today, 497, almost come up to 500 days in my Slimfast dieting plan, which I'm actually excited about. And just doing dinner right now, so that's in the oven. I'm just waiting for that to be done. Just gonna have my cup of hot chocolate. Delicious. So what I'm trying to do as well, because I just live outside of Weston, right? And what I try and do some videos from time to time in Weston, trying to see if there's any news or anything going on in Weston. And I think, to be honest, I think Weston-super-Mare, absolutely perfect. It's fantastic down there. I like the seafront. I like the people down there. Although sometimes, like the main supermarkets where you got the car parks, you get idiots driving around thinking it's a Grand Prix and all that. And like I took my mum to Sainsbury's, which is just outside of Weston. It says technically welcome to Weston as just before you get to Weston, and just a little bit outside you've got Sainsbury's, which is actually not even part of Weston for some reason, because apparently it's just outside. Anyway, so I do my shopping there from time to time when I can get down there, like 3 times, 4 times a week, or depends if I'm going into town. I'll go to Tesco's. Anyway, in the car park, me and my mum was like walking. I was pushing her in the wheelchair, and I was just coming across the little walk path there, because there's a little sort of a zebra crossing, and then you get some idiot who drives past. You're standing on the crossing, on the main bit, suddenly, zoosh! The car comes like 100 miles an hour down the car park, or in the car park, thinks it's a Grand Prix. Bloody idiots, I'll tell you. Some bloody idiots on the road. But when I cross the road from Sainsbury's, I notice like when I go across, you get some alright people who puts their hands out or flashes their lights for you to cross, right? But when the ones who are flashing the lights at you to go across, you've got some other idiots, right, who just go across, just go past, and they don't even stop. They see the one person on the one side letting you letting you across. So you would think, as the ones that are letting you across, the other ones should stop there as well and just carry on. But there are some rude people out there, definitely rude. But there is some great people, and the people who actually sees people getting pushed in the wheelchair, I take my hat off to all of you, for you good supporters out there who actually sees people struggling to cross the road. Because like plain is, with me, I have trouble crossing roads. I have like a sort of a fear of crossing roads, and it can take me up to 2 or 3 hours before I can actually literally cross the road. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like disturbing. I don't like roads at all, to be honest. If I can not, if I cannot like get across the traffic lights, if I'm not at the traffic lights, then I struggle to get across it. But if there's traffic lights, I can do that alright and just press the red button and then just go across when it turns green and all that kind of stuff. So I'm alright with that. Anyway, so let's get to the dinner part. So I'm just doing my dinner at the moment. It should be done in a minute. Alright. In there for just a couple of minutes. 2 packets. Oh, back to front. 2 packets of brown rice. That's what I'm having for my dinner for today. Plus my corn chicken, of course. What I'll do is I end up crushing it like that, so it's all crushed. And then I'll just put that there for a minute. Right, get my tin of baked beans. Put that on there. Put it in the microwave. For 3 minutes, and it's flipping hot. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not going to be bloody cold by the time I'm finished, so I'm doing it a bit quicker today. So it's off now. Right, so we're about 8 minutes at the moment through. Nice roast potatoes, a bit darker. Actually not too dark anyway. It's pretty good. Nice and brown and crispy. That's for my mum. Actually that one's got a bit of crispiness to it. That's what I'll do. I'll cut one for a minute. They don't seem to give you much gravy, to be honest, with these things. So what I'm going to do is going to put some gravy on there, flake for my mum. Do some extra. So what we can do here is get some proper gravy. Actually, like that one from that film, what's it called? Oh, I forgot what that cartoon is called now. Chicken one. I don't like gravy. Absolutely fantastic film. I watched that a long time ago at the school. Some chickens trying to run out of the pen and stuff there, because apparently they're getting turned into chicken pies. I don't like gravy. He goes, oh, I don't like pies because I don't like gravy. And the guy who was done one of the voices of the characters, I think it was Rooster. Apparently he did the voice for Rooster was Mel Gibson. Done a bit too much gravy, but what I do is trying to thicken it up, and then the rest to just bloody throw away and water it. Actually, there's only quite a little bit in that. There we go. And then that's my mum's meal sorted out. Actually, I mean. Oh yeah, that was good. That's some good shit right there. Hot chocolate, absolutely 100% very good. Right. Would recommend that to anybody. Alright. Okay. Right. Look at that, it's actually, the plastic is literally melted almost in that oven. It's supposed to be, actually plastic is heat resistant anyway, so it's like, it's very, I would say very conductive plastic. Because it's heat resistant, like it has a sort of heat before it's literally melted, so it can withstand a lot of heat. That's why they use sometimes like pipes for. They use those sort of like plastic pipes because apparently it keeps the heat in and stuff, so inwards. Actually, copper is very, actually I'd say copper actually is very conductive. Also gold, but gold is actually quite expensive for for appliances conductive and all that. As they use gold actually in headphones, in some headphones. The rest of them are like copper made because it's cheaper to make. But with gold, that's why some of the products on the market with gold products are quite expensive. because of the material they use. Now, I think it's Audi, or Audi, the car makers. They want to send some drones up on the moon, so they can actually take the resources off the planet, like, so they can get their own gold to stop all those children in Africa from like actually digging for it, because they use them in iPhones apparently. The kids who actually dig all the gold up in these like places to do with poverty and all that, where they don't get any money or food, in Africa and Ethiopia and all that, they end up like getting pennies. They have to work all day for just a few pence, just so they can find gold to fund the rich and all that. Anyway, guys and girls, I shall be right back in just 2 ticks. Alright, guys and girls, just about to finish off dinner right here. So got my chicken, my brown rice, my bread, my beans. My mum, she's got some like sort of lamb, I think it's lamb, or no, actually beef, with vegetables and all that kind of stuff in it. I'm actually going to have salad with mine. She's got her vegetables there, she's got gravy with hers and bread as well, so she can dip it in the gravy. And that's pretty much for this episode. Cheers all for watching, guys and girls, and stay safe.